Hey you guys, alright, I wanted to pop in here and see how you're doing, because it has been a little bit quiet, but I know that life is crazy. If it is for you like it is for us, like, your life is insane. Look, I look horrible because life is so crazy, but yeah, we have been wrapping up school and getting Christmas presents and planning for Matt's office Christmas party tomorrow and getting more presents, and like I took a nap. Oh my gosh, like I feel like I've been out of it. But just tell me, like, how are you doing? Are you feeling like you've totally lost focus? Are you feeling like you're on track? That your mindset is good going into the holiday? Because honestly, I don't think that we should be aiming for like, completely following our meal plan, eating clean 100% of the time as we go through this next weekend. It's not about that. It's about, have we learned things about our bodies? Hey, turn that down, baby. Have we learned things about our bodies that are going to like help us get back on track after Christmas is over? Like hopefully at this point you have realized that you are capable of doing good things for your body. You are capable of making a meal plan, of using your portion containers, of following that meal plan. I know it's not always going to be perfect, and life happens, and we slip up and we get off track, but you can get back on. And I'm really hoping that you are loving your workouts and the way that it feels to take care of your body. And that right there is what's going to get you back on track after the holidays, okay? So just cling to that. As you go through this weekend, don't beat yourself up about the choices that you make, that you will make. I definitely encourage you to have a plan, because there's nothing worse than just like going into a weekend and saying, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then like just completely blowing it all and eating like 15 plates of food at one gathering. You're going to feel horrible if you do that. But don't feel bad about the piece of pie. Don't feel bad about the sausage balls. Don't feel bad about the whatever it is that you have, the Martha Washington balls. Just don't eat the whole thing. That's kind of our goal this weekend, right? And I also wanted to just pop in here and talk to you guys about labels. At this point, you should definitely be paying closer attention to the food that you're putting into your body, to the products that you're buying, to the things that you're getting off the shelf at the grocery store, okay? Because you're gonna feel better as you start to clean up your diet, and then you're just gonna start to learn more about what is actually going into these things that producers put on the shelf. And so I think that a good rule of thumb when you're looking at ingredients, hold on just a second, let me turn my stove off. That when you're looking at ingredients, that a general rule of thumb is like, don't buy anything that has more than 5 ingredients.
I'm playing Starfall.
Milo's playing Starfall. Don't buy anything that has more than like 5 ingredients on the label, okay? And so I was making my spaghetti tonight. We were having turkey and meatballs. And I'll say my frozen turkey meatballs, they weren't the cleanest, I would have to say. They would be cleaner if I made them. But honestly, I didn't have time. And I didn't want to. And so I opted for the frozen ones, right? But it's still better than the regular. But my pasta sauce, this is one of my favorites. It is a little bit pricier. I get it. Sometimes Sam's has it in huge jars and it's cheap, but these are like $5 at Kroger, I think. But it's San Marzano, and it has, listen to this, these are the ingredients: whole tomatoes, whole and crushed tomatoes, olive oil, basil, fresh onions, fresh carrots, salt, garlic, and spices. Nothing I can't read, and I know everything that's in it, right? So that is an example of a good, now pasta sauces too, you have got to watch, because they will load those suckers up with sugar, all right? So this one too on the front says no sugar added, but they tend to have a lot of sugar in them, and you don't want that in your pasta sauce. I mean, I know it helps with the flavor a little bit, but you don't want tons of sugar when you're trying to get healthy, right? And so that is something, when you're reading, start to read your labels. If you buy things for your kids, read the labels. Look, if there's all kinds of dyes in them, then you don't need it. They don't need it. And so like that's what a challenge I want to give you, like not necessarily this weekend, because we are going to put junk in our body this weekend. Let's just face it. But as you go into like the week after Christmas, like really pay attention to what you put on your meal plan and what your ingredients have in it. I pretty much just eat whole food foods for the most part. You know, I do add a few things here and there, but mostly it's just whole foods. You know, if I ate rice, it's rice. If I ate a sweet potato, it's a sweet potato. If I ate tomatoes, it's salad or something like that. There's no added ingredients. And that works well for me and for my body. So I just want to pop in here with that. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're ready for Christmas. Tell me what you're doing for Christmas. And let me know if you need help or extra prayer, okay? Bye.